let's go ahead and do a quick catch-up on ARK. Just a quick checkup. So I have been breeding and breeding and breeding. And I lost, actually. I lost a lot of good ones. Well, let's let the game pull up. Come on. What's taking you so long? And I think I'm a couple hours due to some care requests. Is this because I'm streaming? Why is it taking so long? It doesn't usually take this long to start up the game. Usually I'm a bit more on time with the cares, but I was streaming. And if I wasn't so close to, or 100%, close to 100% or at 100% for the UDs, I would have cared more and just Pokeballed them before the stream. But I'm pretty sure I'm at, if not 100%, then at right before 100% on the care. But to make sure of that, I'm just going to rename them what percent they're at. That way, each time I add a little bit more, I can keep track of what percent they're at. Because not knowing is just annoying. Adolescent Blue. Blue was the one I wanted to care for. Blue's the one I'm not sure of. Let me over. Regular kibbles in this fridge. We are running low on kibble. We're going to need to start making some more. %. Yeah. I think he's got at least 2 more, if not 3 more cares left. What about these guys? Adolescent Yudi wants to go on a walk. Well, I don't. Cuddle. 0%. Yeah, okay. Okay, so these guys are good to go. So I've got here a row of level 74 Yudis, females. And I'm going to breed in this blue here with his lovely blue patch of fur on his head and blue on his tail. Gorgeous, gorgeous coat right there. He's a little bit lower. It looks like 52. But, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then all the Rexes have grown. Good, good. Let's go ahead and tell them all to mate. Nothing in here? Where are all the Thursies? That's weird. Got a whole bunch of compy eggs. There's just so many compies. Are these the Thursdays right here? I could have sworn I... Oh. So I lost a lot of things. Especially Rexes. I had a full purple Rex and a full blue Rex. Now, for some reason, adolescent and juvenile Rexes can't fit in the nursery. So I moved them over here where the auto baby feeding trough was for the frogs. For the frogs, because I had it over here so that I could reach them in the water. I had it over here, and then every so often, all of the Rexes would just start running in circles everywhere. And I'd gather them up, I'd put them back, and I'd miss one or two. Just one or two would be missed, and I'd be like, ah, I missed some more? How? How do I keep missing them? So I ended up building this right here. Is that a door? Oh, well, that's not a very good door. How? What? Okay. So I ended up building this. It has no. First I made it one wall high, and yet the Rexes still ran over the one wall high. So I made it 2 walls high after losing so many good Rexes and Thursies because they just kept dying. Real annoying. Did I tell you to mate? You are set to mate. Why aren't you guys? Oh, did you guys mate recently? Oh, nope, right here. Here we are. Oh, and I moved all the dodos. Not what I intended. I moved all the dodos and the penguins in the back room we have, just so that we'd have more space for the compies and the snails. Because the snails are important. Look at this. Look at that shoe here. Thank you. Ron's only level 54. Come on. Hopefully tomorrow. No, I don't think Blue will be ready by tomorrow. Yeah, I can hope. Also, I named these Compsognathus eggs because we have too many Compsognathus eggs. It's all Compsognathuses. I think I'm out of room in the R to Z. I need to hatch these guys soon. For now, I'll just throw these here. It was a full Rex. The full body was purple for one of them, and the other one, the full body was blue. It was real nice looking, and they died. I'm upset by that. Oh, did I tell you to stop breeding? Okay, I did. Ah. Well, thanks for watching, Fel fans. This was just a way to catch up on the arcs because we're going to be having a bit of a downtime while waiting for Morgan to get back because Morgan is out of town or something. I don't know. Anyways, he said he can't make it the next time. Major Perry. Yeah, all these UDs have got to be at 100%. Gonna try renaming them. Um, the UDs, they go up 18% each time. So I'd rename it to 18%, then 36%, then 54%, and etc. And for the Rexes, they go up 40%. So I'd name it 40%, and then the next time I'd name it 80%. And that way I know when I've given it enough care, so I don't have to do what I just now did and give it too much care, wasting my time. And I just saw Donald J. Dump here. Where did he go? Give him a little more room and wait. Bye, Phil fans! Do I have it off? Oh, I see. I did have it off. Okay, okay. I must have had it off in order for the switch to work. There we are. Now let's do a quick recap over what has transpired since the last time. Well, first of all, we've got some Rexes here, who now is at 80%, because I just cared for it. And you are at 40.
Oh.
I don't have cooked prime fish meat. A warbling? Yes, yes. That must have been because of the warbling sound.
Oh.
Cooked prime meat. I guess I have some of that. It's just a bother. Now, who wanted the prime? Actually, you know what? Just get in the Pokeball. I'll deal with you after. Prime. Wants to go on wants to go on a walk with me. That's not going to happen. You're too big. We don't have enough room. No! I said no!
Oh. Oh.
Do not have cooked prime fish meat. I guess I could go after a lead. They do drop prime fish meat, but I don't really like the fish meat. It doesn't heal you as well. Superior kibble. And a cuddle. Walk the dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Now that you guys are juveniles and no longer babies, you don't need to be in the secondary nursery. I don't know. Let's arrange you. Okay, are there any males? I saw one male. One male right here. And then there was one specially colored male. Okay. You, get out of the way. So I was complaining about my game crashing because of far too many eggs all at once. The males can be sideways. There's the red one, the specially colored one. And there's the other male. And someone recommended that I get the incubators. Now, the incubators aren't available in the map that I play on. You have to get it on the Genesis too. So I sort of cheated them in because I'm not playing Genesis 2 just to bring them over to this game. You have to play a different game in order to bring them over. No, that's not happening. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, a baby compy. They're laying their eggs over here. Let's deal with these juveniles. Anyways, I do have some incubators here, and I put some eggs in, and it only fits 10 eggs. That's pretty bad, it only fits 10 eggs. But once they hit 100%, you have to manually hatch them. They won't hatch on their own. So that's pretty nice. 47, 54. Now, unless he is good, slot 7. Slot 7. So you have to hatch it like this. Now, unless he is a mutant, and he's not. I already have a better dinosaur than that. A better male. As I said, no walking right now. We have no room. Get in the Pokeball. Where's all this battle music coming from? So I threw a baby at him. And he's going after me and not the baby. So the baby that I threw at him, that was the level 54 male, and I was trying to get him to eat it. Let me into my house. I've got guns in there. Stop moving for a moment, it says. Let me in. Let me in. Why is Ignatius coming? Where's the guns? There's the guns. Ignatius was trying to help, apparently. Okay, well that was fun. Anyways, as I was saying there, I threw the baby dinosaur outside to the tigers because it was a level 54, and I have a level 59 regular male. And I have no need for a level 54 male. What? No! Just get in the Pokeball! Check out this mutant I've got. It's got a green back and red flesh. Real nice. This was a nice mutant. I'm a little concerned that there was a dinosaur cooked meat, huh? I'm a little concerned that there was a dinosaur sticking his whole body outside, so let's go ahead and take another peek out here. Okay, that was the one that I just got. Let's shut the door. Shut the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Well, that was annoying. Anyways, with the incubator, you can see things. You can see information about the parents. You can see their level. A level 41 male? Okay, now this guy definitely better be... What was it? Slot 9. Earworm for the night, indeed. Indeed. Slot 9, let's hatch you. And doesn't look like a mutant, but sometimes you can't tell. And looks were not deceiving. No mutations on either side. So let's throw them outside for the tigers, as opposed to the wolves. So let's just tell him to wander. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I hear the battle music. Leave me alone. I left you food. Leave me alone. Wants to go on a walk. Wants to go on a walk. Cuddle. Cooked prime meat. Fancy, fancy. Let me through your legs. Damn. There's just so many dinosaurs everywhere. It makes it hard to walk. I have no need for this armor now that it's broken. Actually, how's Blue? Is Blue, Blue is the Tyrannus that has these markings, and Blue has finally become an adult. Enable mating. Are you not mating with Blue? There we are. What about over here? Enable mating. Enable mating. Enable mating. Can you? You can't reach. So these two in the back can't reach them. I'm gonna move these T-Rexes. That's what I'm gonna do. What is that? What is that UT? Oh, it's because he wanted this meat. There we are. And the mutant, cooked prime fish meat, do not have. But I do have cuddles. 29? They're getting an increase of 29? That's annoying. Oh. 29. Alexa, what's 58 plus 29? What is that, 87? 87, okay. So, in order to keep track of when they hit 100%, I have been lately changing their name. 87. We'll find room! So that tells me, I believe they only need one more care before they are fully cared for. And this one was mutant. I wasn't changing mutant's name. I was thinking of calling it Kris Kringle, but it's a female. 87, 87, 87. Now we have a couple UD eggs. And we have two UDs that can't quite reach blue. And you. You are a male. Oh, okay. Yeah, so all of these UDs are level 74, except Blue, who is level 52. But Blue has this cool tail thing and that blue forehead thing. So I technically should be breeding them with that ugly looking level 74 right there. But he's so ugly looking. I want them all to be having this cool blue pattern. So I'm ruining it. Reminds me how I named my Pokemon on Pogo, so I knew what their IV rating was. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. I don't have any Pokemon on me. Any dinosaurs on me, rather. Okay, now let's turn off breeding. And let's take another look at the Rexes over here. Something that keeps attacking my bait. Heck, let's grab these Rexes over here. I don't think we're going to need red anymore because of the better red that we have. Oh, but that red is male. The new red I have is male, so I don't know. They smell your injuries. I'm quite injured, actually. Yes, that is true. So these are the 3 relatively high females I had. And all of these Rexes are everywhere. Wonderful. That's just perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Thank you. Don't bend your head down! God damn it. Just get in the Pokeball. Alright, so this guy's a high-level male, but he's not red. He's gross looking. Wait, where's my male red? There you are. Okay. 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 So you are now at 40%. You are now at 80. You are also at 80. You are at 40. Not what I wanted to press. Also, you're a... Okay, you're not a male. Oh, it just comes up as blue here. Okay. 40. Okay. Now they're all ready for 8 hours from now. The level 54 male was finally eaten. I'm setting them to do not move even if something is currently eating you. What? 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 Oh my god, there's more. I thought there wasn't that many. 40. 80. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, I could have sworn there sure should have been more. Why are the faces in the wall? Faces in the wall. Oh, just because I have them in a row? You mean why are they like this? I'm just having them in a row. That way the male can be right here and breed with all of them somehow. And their faces poke out of the wall sometimes because... I forgot about these guys. Because, yeah, they're just that big and their heads poke out of the wall. But I lined them against the wall that way that they're in a row and they're easy to breed with. Or rather, not with, but they're easier to breed. Uranus and blue. Kixie and blue. Yanti and blue. I believe I have 2 open slots on this incubator here. Because I killed 2 of them. Me through. Because Uranus sounds like Yanti, we went with that one. Slot 7 and slot 9. Let's take a look. Slot 7, slot 8, slot 7. Slot 7 is the Kixie egg, but it's a level 64 male. Now, if this guy hatches and he has blue's color patterns, that's good. That is a good thing. If this guy hatches and he doesn't, he's getting killed. What about here? Yanti and blue. A level 20! A level 27! Oh good, another outside Rex was killed. A level 27? That can only mean there's something the matter with Yanti. Yanti's getting out of here. I'm getting rid of Yanti. And how do I kill this egg? Crack egg. Nice. That can only mean that before I found out that leveling up. Oh, Yanti had a cool color pattern. That's why I was keeping Yanti. But Yanti's got a low level. So if you apply these levels to the dinosaur, they don't count. They only count the original capture level. And you have no way of finding out what that is. No way whatsoever. So that's probably what happened there. I was like, what is that drone above my head? I have 2 more incubators here. It only lets you have 2 in one area. Really annoying. Okay. Level 72, that's better. Level 52, Level 62, 54, 64, 72 male. Hopefully, this level 72 male has blue's color pattern. That would be nice. 64, 54, 62, 52. Utah Raptor. Utah Raptor, which is the name of an actual dinosaur, a Utah Raptor. Since these are Uranus, I named it Utah Raptor because it reminded me of that. Is another one of the dinosaurs that I leveled up before I found out you shouldn't level them up because unless you know what level they are when you capture them. So, what? But blue was level 52. So it might have been Blue's low level that made this egg be low leveled. Maybe. Maybe. So what I'm doing here is focusing on color patterns instead of ability. Not very smart to do, but that's what I'm doing. There appears to be a dinosaur trying to eat his way into my house. Can't see anything. Let's take off my green glasses for now. Oh, it looks like that was probably everything. There's the door. I knew there was a door there. 87, they only need one more care. I'll do that in the morning, in 8 hours. Well, it'll be slightly longer than 8 hours, but now I know that I don't have to put them in a Pokeball in case that they need 2 more cares, because once they fully grow up into an adult, I can't care for them anymore. But because I know that now, I can just let them finish growing and not waste time. Nice. What else I got in here? A level 47 with Regina and Ron. Ron was the previous male. 48 with Red. Reva, 48. 53. 44. A level 39 with Yanti again. And another level 74 UT Ranix. But I don't feel like dealing with babies right now. So I'll leave them in here. And I gotta say, these incubators are a bit better. A bit better. I do like them. My only complaint is they can only hold 10 and you can only put 2 in the same area. Because I was piling them up in this corner here is what I was doing. But when I was piling them, they'd always fall off to the side, and then the AC units couldn't reach them, and it was super annoying. Because then I'd have to re-incubate them. But with this, I can do them all at once without needing to be here. Real nice. A real nice addition. The chainsaw was another addition that's not available in the island base pack that I grabbed from another map. The chainsaw and the incubator are both from different maps that technically shouldn't be available to you on the island unless you go to those other maps, level yourself up and learn it, and then come back to this map with that particular character. You have to transfer that character over, which involves going to the pylons, is my understanding, and then you upload yourself, and then you use the uploaded version of yourself in the game. I'm not dealing with that. Nope. I just found out I googled how to cheat them in, and thankfully Google delivered. And it does. But yeah, I gotta. It is a lot of work for something that can only hold 10 eggs. 10 eggs. Whatever. 10 eggs is sure. 10 eggs is fine. It's fine. Thanks for watching, Foul Fans. This has been Pikmin first, and then an ARK recap. Nice. Morgan is not going to be available for a couple weeks. So instead of the whole every other week for ARK, it's going to be 2 weeks of no ARK and then 1 week of ARK. Hopefully, I will have these guys ready by then. It's good that he's not available because that gives me time to breed these guys up. But they are still quite low level. They're still in double digits. They need to at least be in triple digits. They need to at least have the first triple digits, 100. They need to at least be 100. That'd be nice. As long as your game isn't crashing. So that's actually why the incubator talk came up, too. So I would pile up 3 dozen Rex eggs. Just pile it in this corner. My entire computer would power off. And it only happened with the Rex eggs. It didn't happen with the Thursies. It didn't happen with the Uties. And I'm like, it can handle 3 dozen Thursey eggs. It can handle 3 dozen Utie eggs. Everyone's like, is your computer bad? And I'm like, definitely not. The next thing that needs to be updated on this computer is the power supply. So I sure could use a new power supply because I did just get a new graphics card. And the graphics card is a little bit more powerful than might be best. But this is a really powerful computer regardless. So it shouldn't be an issue. And it is possible that it was just pulling too much power. Too much power. That's possible. So with that too much power, I was complaining about that, and they were like, just use the incubator, and that's where I got the incubators from. The entire computer would shut off. It wouldn't turn on until I unplugged the power supply, plugged the power supply back in, and then turned it on. So that's not a good sign. First of all, the turning off was a bad sign. But the whole needing the power supply to be unplugged first, that's an unusual requirement. A very unusual requirement. Was it still running? Was turning off the power supply making it stop running? I don't know. It's certainly unusual. Okay. This rapper needs to get out of here. Call of the rapper. Rapper, rapper, rap. Call of the rapper. Let me past. Let me past. Thursies are weirdly shaped. Rita. What? We'll put Tay in here. Slot 9 for Tay. They're nice tails. Very fluffy. I want them for a bed. Why do I have a Rita for Resinoid? Her name is Rita! Her name is Rita and she... What's the word? Her name is Rita and she dances in the sand. Is it dances that she does in the sand? Dinosaur. I don't think I named this guy. Why are you named Rita? Weird. I only know that song because of the South Park Christmas special from a decade or 3 ago, it sure feels like. And Santa Claus and Jesus were, for some reason, singing Christmas songs together. And they kept singing their own Christmas songs, but Santa Claus ran out of songs about him. So he sang, "Her name is Rita and she dances in the sand." And, and Jesus was like, "Whoa, what? That's not a Christmas song." And Santa's like, "Yeah, but there's so many songs about you, but there's none about Santa Claus." And well, he sang 3 Santa Claus songs first. Santa Claus songs first, but still. Don't know why that came to mind. Don't know why that came to mind. It was the first thing that came to mind when I saw Rita. Well, I'm dehydrated again. So let's go ahead and put this and this in here. Drink some from our canteen. Grab some more steak. Someone did this thing. Oh my god. Seriously? Is it an AI thing? I love those AI things people do. They've started giving voice files to AI and having them sing songs. And one of the YouTubers I watch, he was like, "I don't remember singing this song, but it sure sounds like I'm singing it." I found a nice little crevice for me to sleep in. I forgot I'm still naked. I gotta get out of here. Thanks for watching, Fel fans. Bye. Ooh, look at Yonti's coloring. Oh, that is a gorgeous coat. Oh, I see now why I had Yonti on the line. She has a beautiful coat. Damn, it's gorgeous. With that blue, can I mix those two? I don't think I can. I'll certainly try. And on that note, I'll certainly try to get out of here. Really should go. Bye.